Hello everyone and welcome to today's Inlet View. We're excited about another full weekend of ministry at Blaine Memorial United Methodist Church. Saturday evening we'll have our graduation dinner that will be preceded by our graduation service. We're looking forward to both of those ways of honoring our graduates from high school and college this year. Early Sunday morning at 6 a.m. we'll pray God's blessings on our Redbird missioners. They are headed up to do a mission trip in Kentucky for the week. We're grateful for those who are giving of themselves to represent Jesus in our church in much needed areas of ministry. We ask you to pray for them as well. During Sunday school hour, the confirmation class will be gathering. There'll be youth Sunday school available under the tent on the field, and there'll be other opportunities for Sunday school as we are beginning to see more opening. I'll speak to that in a minute. Also, Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock, there'll be starting points, so encourage your friends who are trying to know more about Blaine to come to that. And then 4 o'clock, down in Litchfield Beach, the youth will be gathering for a beach day. A lot of excitement there. But I think what's most exciting right now among our church family is the continued reopening, our red, yellow, and green worship experiences, and then how that affects the rest of the week. So let me remind you quickly that red, the safest worship option, of course, is online. That's the safest for you if you're not yet ready to come out among a crowd of people. So we are glad to continue to offer that. Yellow, our second safest, would be during the 8:45 worship services. In the sanctuary and the harbor, we will have people seated distantly. We've moved to the full pew, so a pew with a yellow sticker is available for filling for worship. The next pew will be empty to give space between them and the pew that has people again in front of them. So, yellow pews available. In the harbor, there will be chairs that have stickers that will indicate, please sit here. Those will be chairs that will be available for those who are attending the 8:45 harbor worship service. There will be also spaces, other chairs that don't have those stickers that will put distance between the ones where you're available to sit and the ones you are not. So that's how we're doing 8:45. Of course, both services will require masks throughout the services. So 8:45, masks required, and distanced seating. 11 o'clock will be our green, our open services. And so seating will be available. Pews with or without stickers you can sit in. In the harbor, the chairs that are open are chairs to be seated in, whether they have a green sticker or not. So these will be ways that we can gather to give people options for their worship experiences. Just a quick note about why we chose the order. 8:45 is yellow and 11 is green. We think it's safer to have the service that has less people in it and that requires masks to be before the service that does not. We think that just makes a less contaminated space. We think for hospitality reasons, if someone shows up at 8:45 and cannot come into worship during that worship hour because of capacity, we could say you may come back at 11 o'clock in addition to next week. And then at weather, we just know if people are able or need to sit outside during the 8:45 service because of capacity reasons, the weather should be a little cooler as we get into the summer months. So those are reasons. We're grateful that this means other changes in our ministry and our life together here at Blaine Memorial, including Sunday school. We're very excited that more and more classes are interested in coming back in person. We have the choice among the classes and meeting groups about whether to be mask optional with lower capacity or mask required with larger capacity. You can get the information about how many people can be in a room in different configurations. It's fairly low if we're going to have mask optional because of the need for space between people. It is a higher number of people who can be part of those meetings and classes if masks are required for those gatherings. Jane Sparks can help you understand more about the Sunday school options. Wendy Zulens can help you understand more about the meetings. And all of us can help you think through the numbers required in terms of how few you can have and be mask optional and how many would be mask required. What we need you to think through in all of this, of course, is the same thing we've been asking throughout COVID, but even before. It's that love your neighbor, right? So we, as followers of Jesus, seek to love our neighbor, and part of that is respecting our neighbor. And that doesn't mean we may agree on every safety protocol or ways that people are going about this, but it does mean we want to respect and honor what they feel like is right for them as we want them to honor what we think is right for us. So for me, that means as a person who's been fully vaccinated, I can't just assume that they'll be comfortable with me talking to them without a mask in close proximity. So if I see someone who is wearing a mask, I feel it's my way of loving my neighbor to put on my mask before we get close to one another to talk. I think it's a way for me to honor them. I'd encourage you to think about the ways you can honor people during this. As you get more and more comfortable perhaps with your vaccination status or with the health concerns of the environment, think ahead to how you want to treat others and love your neighbor as you would have them love you. So I appreciate how you are helping us live through this together. I'm excited with you about the continued ways that we can find more gathering options and more ways to be in ministry together. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.